Hello everybody, I'm Gwen, I'm the Simple Marketer, and in this video, I know you read the title, I guarantee you success online if you blank, 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 blank. Okay, so I'm going to get into that title later. But I had to record this video because something happened to me today. I was on Facebook today. In my Facebook group, everybody know I'm with the Power Lead System, and the Power Lead System has their own Facebook group. So I was on Facebook in the Power Lead System group, and I was sharing my success because I did a solo ad run with Udemy. So I was sharing my success. Okay, so I did a solo ad run this week, and I did a solo ad run last week. So both solo ads were very, very successful. But when you hear my story, in your mind, only one solo ad was successful. And I'm going to tell you why you think like that. And I'm also going to tell you that you need to change your thinking. Okay, you really need to change your thinking. Okay, so the solo ad that I ran this week, I bought from Udemy. Again, I love Udemy, and there's a whole bunch of reasons why I love that site. Okay, but you do have your scammers on that site, so you have to be careful what solo ad vendors that you use. Okay, so, but I did one with a brand new solo ad vendor. I clearly had not used his traffic before. So I only bought 116 clicks from him, okay, which was less than $70. Okay, so that solo ad run was one of the most successful solo ad runs that I've had in my history of buying solo ads. That's how great that run was. Okay. I'm going to share my results with you guys. Okay, but remember, it was only 116 clicks that I bought from him. Now, I can imagine if I had bought a 300 click or 500 click or 1,000 clicks, you know, what my results would have been like. But my results was phenomenal for just 116 clicks. Okay, so I got 78 opt-ins, which was pretty good. That was a 55.9% for my squeeze page. Okay, 59.5% percentage of my squeeze page. You know, the people that opted into my squeeze page. In other words, okay, you gotta forgive me. I try to say things where you can understand. I'm not trying to confuse anybody, okay? And on top of that, I got about 30-something, almost 40 people in the free lead system, okay? Because that is the system that I market, the free lead system, okay? And I'm going to leave all the links in the box, in the description. If you're interested, you can click on it and get your free lead system, okay? But that's what I was marketing, okay? So I got about 30, almost 40-something people into the free lead system. Okay, I got a good 4 sales. Okay, 2 were lead lighting sales and 2 were gold members. Okay, gold members can be anywhere from $20 a month to $15 a month. Okay, with the level that I'm in. Okay, so you all probably say, well, that is great. Of course, that is great. Okay, that is a win-win situation. It was very successful Udemy ad run. Okay, and again, I'm going to leave Udemy link down there. If you're not using Udemy, you need to be over there, and you need to go over there and set up an account and start using Udemy to market your whatever you're in. Okay, especially your money-making program. Then I ran an ad last week, but I'm going to talk about that ad later. But I was over there sharing my success of that, my ad run, okay? And I got a question from someone, and that is the reason why I'm recording this video. But One man asked me if I could share with him a vendor that would get him sales. Okay, so I want y'all to think about that for a minute. If I can share a vendor on Udemy that would bring him sales. And I'm like, well, if I knew that, I would be way ahead of the game. You know, if we marketers could just look into the future and know the future of our ads before we run them, there would not be too many failure rates online. You know, so I know I couldn't do that. I said, no, you got to get in there. You have to test each vendor. Okay, and here's why I said that. Because with that run, and the run, my summer ad run that I did last week, is two different success stories. This one was a success story as far as sales go, but the last week was a success story for a whole different other reason. Okay, but again, like I said, most of you all are only going to see the success story that brings in the money. Okay, last week I paid $250. I did a video on that too. I'm going to leave that in the description. But last week I did a solo ad run with Udemy and a vendor I had used before. Okay, because I know it's traffic. I know its traffic is pretty good because I've used them before. And it was $250, and I got 350 or 60 clicks. Okay, I got almost 200 opt-ins. I didn't get any sales, but I got almost 200 opt-ins, and I got a few people into the free lead system. Now, when you all hear that, you're going to say, well, that's not much of a success story. But I beg to differ, okay, because I'm a different type of marketer, okay. When I say I got almost 200 new people on my list, that right there alone is a success story, because that means I got almost 200 people, new people, that I can form a relationship with as long as they stay on my list, but some don't. That's just the nature of building a list. Some stay on my list, some don't. Okay, they'll opt out of my list. But all that's well and good. But I got almost 200 people on my list, new people, that I could form a relationship with, and that sales would come later. And yes, they did. I did get a sale about a week later. See, that's the thing about building a list. You might not get money right away, but if I can guarantee you, I'm going back to the title of the video, I can guarantee that you will make money if you just start building your list. If you focus on building you're going to make money. Guarantee you. Because see, I can't guarantee that man sells, pick out a vendor and guarantee him sales, okay, because that is the frame of mind most marketers are in. They want guaranteed sales, and nobody can do that, okay, and part of the reason why you think that way is because of how most of us market, okay. We'll listen to the person who said, I made $30,000 last month. Okay, and we're going to say, well, wow, let me get into his and make my $30,000. And then when you go in there and don't make anything, and then that's when the word scam started throwing around. That's a scam, that's a scam. Because, see, you couldn't make it work like he did. But the problem with that marketer is he's not telling the whole story. He's letting you in on the good part of the story, the success part of the story. But I guarantee you that there's another part of that story that he didn't talk about, and that is his failures. He failed probably many times. He or she failed many times before they had that success story. But see, they leave that part out most of the time. And they have us thinking that this success story is an overnight success story, when actually it's not. It's not an overnight success story. And I can guarantee you that he probably lost thousands of dollars before he even hit $1,000, I made $30,000 a month. He probably lost thousands before he even did it. Okay, but that part of the story is conveniently left out. Okay, so it has, a lot of these marketers has us in a frame of mind that success is overnight, and it's not. There's a process. There's a process that we all have to go through in order to get success. Okay, so when that man said that, I had to record this video. I'm like, no, I can't guarantee sales for myself. You know, you have to be the type of marketer that get in there and test. Put in an ad over there at Udemy. Test and see what it does for you. Put in an ad over there at another solo ad site. Test to see what it's going to do for you. Right now, I'm doing pay-per-click advertising. I have failed at pay-per-click advertising for a long time, but that's not stopping me. I got some ads over there now. Okay, I'm not doing too good, but I'm going to stay over there until something breaks loose for me. Okay, because that's what marketing is really all about. It's about getting your feet wet. It's about getting in there and trying it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to lose money. Okay, because that's where success comes from. Success comes from that struggle and hanging in there long enough to get it, to achieve it. And if you can hang in there long enough to achieve success, then you'll have your very own successful story. And it's going to be up to you how you're going to market yourself. You know, are you going to just put the picture out there of your success story, or are you going to tell the whole story about how you got there, about your struggle, about the losses, you see? Because I try to be as transparent as I can when I'm online and when I'm doing my videos. That's why I show you guys what I'm doing. I tell you guys what works and what doesn't work. I've had my share of failures, but then I've had my share of successes. Okay, and I try to be as transparent as I can. I don't want to be one of those marketers who just tell one side of the story. Most of the time, there's two sides. Okay, and like that man, I talked to him. You know, I replied to him. But then no, I can't guarantee anybody sales. But I do guarantee you that if you build your list, you will make money. Okay, because I never will forget. This is a lesson learned, because I've been online for a long time, and I've watched marketers. Okay, and back in the early 90s, it was this particular marketer out. He had one of the best lead magnets free products I had ever seen online in the early 90s. And his main focus was building a list. That's all he did for the next 3 to 5 years. He had that product. It was the baddest product I had ever seen, and he was giving it away free. And I can guarantee you that he was probably pulling in 10,000 people a day with his marketing that product and building his list. Fast forward into 2019, he probably got millions of people on his list. He just pushes a button and make money. I guarantee you that if you start building your list, if you grab the free lead system and get started, you're not going to regret that. You know, and even if you don't grab it, if you just start building your list, that is something you would never, ever, ever regret. Because, see, that is your own path to traffic. You're not going to ever have to learn how to get over there and get traffic like most of us. You know, like most people, they have to try to get some traffic. But if you start building your list, that's going to eliminate your traffic problems right there. Okay, so I just want to get it in your head that that's why both my solo ad runs was very successful. One, I got almost 200 people on my list. That's a success right there, because I know, being an experienced marketer, that my list is very valuable and where a list can take me. So yes, that first solo ad run was very successful, even though I didn't get a sale till later. Okay, the second solo ad run was very successful too, because I got sales right off the bat. But who knew? I didn't know that I was going to get sales like that. And nobody knows until you get your feet in the water and get them wet and see where it takes you. Never be afraid to get out there and test. How are you going to find out what you're good at? You might have a hidden talent somewhere. You might be very good on Facebook. You know, if you don't get over there on Facebook and run some ads or get on there and try free traffic, you'll never know. Just like if I don't get on pay-per-click and try to get successful, I'll never know. Or if I don't get on Instagram or Pinterest and throw myself in there and start running some ads, I'll never know. Okay, so I hope you take away from this video something very valuable. Is never be afraid to get in there and test. There are so many ways online traffic methods that you can use, from organic traffic, free traffic, paid traffic, pay-per-click traffic, pay-per-view traffic, what do you call it, banner advertising. If you don't get in there and try, you'll never know what you're good at. So never be afraid. And I understand that everybody's pocketbook is different. We all have different responsibilities. But if you can map out some kind of budget that you're willing to lose or spend per month, then do it, because it's going to be worth it. It is going to be your story, your failures, your success, and your story. Something that you can bring out here to us and tell us about. So never be afraid, okay? And if you're ready to start building your future, building your list, grab the free lead system and start putting it out there. I'm marketing the free lead system. You're looking at me right now. I'm marketing the free lead system. When I tell you to click the link and grab your free lead system, I'm marketing to you. And I want you to do the same thing. I want to teach you to do the same thing. I want to be your inspiration that you can do it. You can do it. I'm Gwen M, the Simple Marketer. If you're watching this video by the way of YouTube, smash that subscribe button. Click on that bell to be notified every time I upload a video, which is Monday through Friday. And I'll be glad to have you on my subscriber list in YouTube. Join me on Facebook. Like my Facebook page. All those links are below. I'm here for you. I try to be as transparent as I can when I'm marketing. All for you, with you in mind. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.